Yo guys, what's up? It's Placard here and welcome to a new video. I already made a Jin video this morning, but I realized that the audio was too trash, so I'm gonna re-record it for you guys. Do you understand how good you have it with me and my channel? By the way, so guys, what do I think of Jin in season 3? Honestly, I think the character has been more buffed than nerfed, and I'm gonna tell you why, in my opinion, this is the case. Honestly, I don't like this idea of season 3 that is compensation. For example, in the case of Jin, you know, you removed one good thing about Jin, one broken thing that he had, that was the insane damage, out of the heat smash, because it was a wall splat heat smash into 100 damage. That is very good, but you always need to compensate with something different that now he has, that is completely broken for the character, for the idea of the character, for how he used to play before. So let's try and go into detail of the things good and the things they did bad about Jin in this patch, because I'm not gonna lie, probably Jin is one of the few cards that actually got also some interesting nerfs, and I'm gonna say why I like those, and I hope all of the cards get more of these kind of nerfs. So again, first of all, he used a little bit of combo utility, because 2-4 is not a tailspin anymore in combos. You know, it behaves like this now, and it's good because, again, before Jin has super long combo length. Now it's still super good, his combo length. You know, he has still a lot of tailspins. It's just a little bit worse because he doesn't have this tailspin anymore. And I think they should do the same to a lot of characters. Like all of the other characters should get some tailspin removed. For example, Jun with the Miare 1+2 should get removed. It's her tailspin for that. Also, for example, maybe Nina with down back 2 or something like this. Like, I would like combos to be less longer and maybe more effective at the same time. I don't know. Like, I don't like this idea of doing 10 million hours long combos. Like, I don't like this kind of shit, and the game is full of this shit. Like, most people are saying that the combos now are shorter because hit dash now combos are shorter. That was definitely a problem with the game, but it's not like you solve all the problems like this. Like, the game still is full of super long combos anyway, because there are so many tailspins in the game still. So nothing is really changed apart from the hit dash combos that are shorter now. So again, nice change about this. Also, speaking also of combos, as always, he also lost another very interesting thing, that is hit dash into down back 2-3. This is not guaranteed anymore, and this is very good because before this was used to bring to get even more wall carry after a hit dash. And it was a potential wall splat or very close to it if you did down back 2-3 after a hit dashing combo. So I like this change because they are aware, they acknowledge that combos were too long sometimes, and they tried to nerf all of these. They try to nerf all of these things in which basically you get infinite combos during a hit dash. Basically, I like this really. I like this a lot. And also, like, apart from this, now I'm gonna speak about the most stupid stuff that I think they did in this patch about Jin. So, first of all, he got a new move that is down forward 2-1+2 that he does while in it. And this thing is absolutely insane. Why? This is a very good tracking, 16 frame, mid, +2 on block that jails, by the way. Jails. You cannot do anything about this move if you block it. Why? Again, you remove the fucking wall splat after heat smash, and I can understand this because it was fucking stupid. And by the way, now it deals more damage if it hits, by the way. So it's always a compensation for something. It deals more damage now. Amazing. But you also give him a new with all the tools he has in the neutral. For example, 4-4-4, down forward 4, down 4, down 4-1, 4-4-2, back to 1, forward 4, electric. He has so many good fundamental tools to approach the opponent. As always, you give him even more tools. For fuck's sake. You're never happy with the character you have. You always need to give him more. More and more. So basically all of his heat, apart from a heat smash, got buffed. Not nerfed. He got buffed. Because basically right now, again, down forward to 1+2, new tool. 16 frame tracking, +2 on block, mid. Nothing to do. No counterplay. This move has no counterplay. Apart from trying to step it, no counterplay on block. +2, you eat it. And and it works. So insane reward for almost zero risk. Amazing. As always in Tekken. All reward, zero risk for Tekken 8. Also, 4 for 1+2 now. Heat. Now it's way faster. It used to be 25 frames. Now it's 21 frames. So it's even faster. So this move basically was used in Oki. Now you always use this move. Even in the neutral could be good from longer ranges because it's way faster. And the mix-up after, it's also stronger. The mix-up after is also stronger. Why? Because you have an 11 frame launcher that is +4 on block and leaves closer on block. Leaves closer on block. Okay, I guess. Again, from a +5 situation, it means that if you if you dig jab, for example, this situation, the dig jab wins against the 1 and the 4, but it loses to the 2. And you get fucking launched in the air. So at this point, you gotta either try to stand still and maybe block the low if it comes. And by the way, the low is a non-staggering hell sweep, by the way. -14 on block. Okay? Or you either eat a safe launcher, because now this is safe. It used to be -13. But we don't like things with counterplay in this game. We don't like things that have drawbacks. So now you have a safe mid launcher from the same stance in which he has already an 11 frame launcher +4 or a low that is also not staggering on block. So you need to have even a better option out of the one. Why? But what is the interesting part of using this stance anymore? What is the interesting part is if everything is either safe or plus or a low non-staggering on block. Tell me what is the fun of using this stance if there is no real risk? Like I honestly think a part of what makes it Tekken also hype is when you do something with risk, because you know you're doing something with risk. It's a part of the rush, a part of the adrenaline of doing something that has a little bit of risk, but also if it gets the opponent, you get a big reward. It's part of the why it makes Tekken so interesting and why it makes it so fun. But if everything has zero drawbacks or zero fun, or zero or all safe on block, what is the fun of doing these moves anyway? The move went from being -13 to safe now, by the way, from this situation. Again, the situation on block, I don't think it's the biggest situation on block ever. It's +5 and the options are, there is a little bit of counterplay. It's not like Lydia levels of mix-ups, but it's a concept of removing risk drawbacks on the moves, and that's something I don't like. Also, fundamentally got stronger. Also, not only heat-wise he got stronger, but also fundamentally. Why? Because his counters got better. So down 2 went from being nerfed in season 2. So again, move was broken on release. Stupid countering launch, you know, -14, kind of seeable, okay, and so on. But the reward was so big because it countering launched. It went from doing nothing on counter it in season 2, and now you buff it again. Now it knocks down after a counter it, or a guaranteed down 2 or whatever. Like, why? Why do you need... Like, it was one of the few good nerfs of Season 2. One of the good things of Season 2. This fucking shit move nerf. You buff it again. Why? Why aren't you happy with how the move was before? I liked how the move was before. It was not... like it was a move that... it was kind of chunky. It did its damage. And that's all. It was a high crush. Kinda seeable. You needed skill to place the move a little bit in your neutral gameplay. Okay, now you give the counter hit property again. Okay, I guess. Okay. The move was not strong enough, I guess. And not only that, but also 214 got buffed again. Why? Because 214 before on counter hit was a knockdown, but basically you could back roll and you were standing up again. you were standing up again. Okay, directly, automatically. You were. It was basically again. I don't know the best example to showcase. It was like, I don't know, Dragonauts 4 run into. I'm gonna showcase very quick how it was before, basically. And basically now again the situation. I'm gonna show you now. Wait. You see, like this, okay? The counter, it was like this. But now, with Jin in Season 3, the knockdown is different again. With 2-on-4, they don't know what to do, guys, I swear. They don't know what to do with 2-on-4. They buff, nerf, buff, nerf, nerf. But same with down 2. They nerf, buff. What is the direction you want to give Jin as a character? You want him to be counter dependent. You want him to be tool dependent. You want him to be heat dependent. What is the direction you want Jin to have? Because right now, again, the situation is 2-1-4. Oh my god. Okay, he knocks down like this, and now you actually have Oki. Now you actually have Oki because the standing up again is not automatic anymore. You actually forced to the ground again, so you got a tech roll. Okay, so you got Oki again after this counter. Okay, it's not like the biggest change ever. It's just that I don't understand the direction they want Jin to go. I think Jin was fine in Season 2. Apart from the Heat Smash word splat, it was okay. But of course, they needed to buff him again. They needed to buff him again, man. Dear Lord, man, stop, man, stop. Okay, stop. The nerfs, the Season 3 nerfs of Jin were good enough. Trust me, the Season 3 Jin nerfs were okay. And if you only did nerfs to every character, the game will be solved. The game will be solved. For fuck's sake. Why do you need to compensate all the time? Mannaggia quella puttana, troia, stronza Eva. Also, Sense 1+2 now doesn't work rush anymore. Good change. Do more of these, much more of these, okay? You take stupid moves that have all rewards and basically almost no risk, and you incentivize the risk, or maybe not, or either you incentivize the risk, or maybe you lower the reward, okay? Because right now, this low does its job. Why? It's kind of unseeable. 21 frames in the verge of unseeability, basically. Minus 14, so kind of a little bit of a risk. The damage is there. The Oki is there because it's from a stance that is very... Because it comes from a stance with a lot of options, this stance. And it doesn't have the biggest reward ever, like on hit. Especially at the wall, in which Jin basically excels, you know? So, if they did all of these changes with all the cards, we will be fucking saved. But no, they need to compensate all the time. All the time. So yeah, that's what they changed about Jin in Season 3. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think the character is basically strong. Like, he lost... He gained more than he lost, in my opinion. Because his seat was not very good in Season 2. Now he's very good. Because of this fucking stupid new move. His counter hits are better, but he also lost something, okay? But in the end of the day, he's, I think, stupid now. Especially with this fucking move. 0 cents. 0 cents! Mid, tracking, +2. Why? Thanks everybody for watching and see you guys in the next video. Take care. Love you. Bye.